Big Brother is watching and learning. In today's digital age, surveillance has taken on a whole new meaning. Remember that creepy feeling when you realize someone's watching you? It's not just a feeling anymore, it's a reality. Now imagine that someone is AI, and it's not just watching, it's learning. It's absorbing every bit of data it can get its hands on. Every click, every like, every selfie is a juicy data point for AI. It's like feeding a hungry beast that never gets full. This isn't some dystopian sci-fi movie, it's happening right now. The lines between fiction and reality are blurring. Our lives are becoming increasingly transparent to AI, and the implications for our privacy are chilling. Think about it. Every move you make online is being tracked and analyzed. Remember that time you searched for weird rashes online? Or maybe you looked up symptoms for a headache? Suddenly, you're bombarded with ads for antifungal cream or painkillers. It's almost like the internet knows you better than you know yourself. Coincidence? Nope. That's AI at work, analyzing your online behavior and using it to target you. It's a sophisticated system designed to predict your needs and wants. It's convenient, sure, but at what cost to your privacy? The trade-off is more significant than most people realize. The truth is, we're trading our privacy for convenience without fully understanding the consequences. Each click and agreement is a step further into the digital abyss. Every time you agree to those lengthy terms and conditions, you're essentially handing over your data to companies who use AI to analyze and exploit it. It's a silent transaction that happens every day. But hey, at least you got that free app, right? The convenience is undeniable, but it's worth asking yourself, is it really worth the cost? So how does AI actually collect your data? It's a question that might seem complex, but let's break it down. Think of AI as a giant data kraken with tentacles reaching into every corner of your digital life. This kraken is always hungry for more data. Every time you use social media, shop online, or even just browse the web, you're feeding the kraken. Each click, like, and purchase adds to its growing database. Your browsing history, your location data, your online purchases, it's all fair game. This data is collected silently, often without you even realizing it. AI algorithms gobble up this information, analyze it, and build a scarily accurate profile of who you are, what you like, and what makes you tick. These profiles are incredibly detailed. This information can then be used for targeted advertising, personalized content recommendations, and even predicting your future behavior. It's like having a digital twin that knows you inside out. But it's not just your online activity that's being tracked. Your offline world is also under the watchful eye of AI. Facial recognition technology powered by AI is becoming increasingly common in public spaces. This technology can identify you in a crowd within seconds. This means your movements can be tracked, and your identity can be determined without your knowledge or consent. It's like living in a digital panopticon. Remember that time you went to that protest? Even in such moments, AI is watching. Yeah, AI might remember that too. It stores these memories, creating a digital footprint that can be traced back to you. Okay, so AI is collecting tons of data, but is it really that bad? Let's look at some real-life examples of AI-related privacy breaches. Remember Cambridge Analytica? They used AI to harvest the data of millions of Facebook users without their consent. This data was then used to target them with political ads during the 2016 US election. Or, how about the time a major tech company's AI assistant was caught recording private conversations in people's homes? These recordings were then sent to employees for analysis? Oops, more like a major invasion of privacy. And it's not just big companies that are abusing AI. Stalkers and harassers are using AI-powered tools to track their victims' movements, monitor their online activity, and even create deepfakes to humiliate or discredit them. Remember the days when security cameras were just blurry, low-resolution things? Those days are long gone. Thanks to AI, surveillance cameras are now capable of recognizing faces, tracking movements, and even analyzing emotions. In some cities, AI-powered surveillance systems are being used to identify criminals, track suspects, and even predict crimes before they happen. Now, some people argue that this technology makes us safer, but at what cost to our privacy? Do we really want to live in a society where our every move is being watched and analyzed by AI? Where's the line between security and surveillance? And who gets to decide where that line is drawn? Section 5. Outsmarting the AI Snoop Privacy Tips. Okay, so the situation might seem a little bleak, but don't worry, there are things you can do to protect your privacy in the age of AI. It's all about being proactive and taking the right steps to safeguard your personal information. First, be mindful of what you share online. Every post, photo, or status update can be a piece of the puzzle that forms your digital footprint. Think twice before posting that embarrassing photo or sharing your location on social media. Once it's out there, it's hard to take back. Second, read the terms and conditions before you agree to anything online. Yes, they're long and boring, but they often contain important information about how your data is being collected and used. Ignoring them can lead to unexpected consequences. Yes, they're long and boring, but they often contain important information about how your data is being collected and used. Ignoring them can lead to unexpected consequences. Third, use a VPN to encrypt your internet traffic and mask your IP address. This adds an extra layer of security, making it harder for companies and hackers to track your online activity. This makes it harder for companies to track your online activity. It's a simple step that can significantly enhance your online privacy. And finally, stay informed about the latest AI developments and their implications for privacy. Knowledge is power, people. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to protect your privacy in this ever-evolving digital landscape. Section 6: AI on the loose. Who's holding the leash? The problem is, even if you're doing everything right, there's still a good chance your data is being collected and used without your knowledge or consent. That's because there's currently a lack of regulation around AI and data privacy. Companies are essentially free to collect and use your data however they please with few consequences. We need strong laws and regulations to protect our privacy in the age of AI. We need to hold companies accountable for how they collect, use, and secure our data. And we need to make sure that AI is developed and used in a way that respects our fundamental rights. Section 7. The future of privacy, hope or hype. So what does the future hold for privacy in the age of AI? It's hard to say for sure. Some experts believe that AI could actually enhance our privacy by giving us more control over our data. Imagine a world where you can choose exactly what data you share with companies and how it's used. Others are less optimistic, arguing that AI will ultimately lead to the erosion of privacy as we know it. They believe that the temptation to collect and analyze data will be too great for companies and governments to resist. Section 8. Ethical AI. Because Skynet is not a retirement plan, the future of privacy in the age of AI depends on the choices we make today. We need to demand ethical AI development that prioritizes privacy and human rights. We need to hold companies accountable for their actions, and we need to fight for strong laws and regulations that protect our privacy in the digital age. Remember, AI is a tool. It can be used for good or for evil. It's up to us to decide how it's used. Let's make sure we use it to create a future where privacy is respected, not exploited. Section 9. Fight for your right to privacy. The fight for privacy is not a new one, but in the age of AI, it's more important than ever. We need to be aware of the risks, we need to demand better from our leaders and from tech companies, and we need to fight for a future where our privacy is protected. Because in the end, privacy is not just about keeping our secrets safe, it's about protecting our freedom, our autonomy, and our very humanity. So let's get to work. The future of privacy depends on it.